Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cachet, and you're watching Shay with the Hobbies. And tonight, I am going to be talking about my very first publication. And oh, this braid is just like, okay, there we go. It's like right in the way. I'm going to be talking about my very first publication. I happen to have been one of 13 short story authors included in the We're Not Home anthology, and I'm super duper excited about it, and I wanted to talk about it. I know I plan to do a video, and it is going to come out and all of that jazz, but at the moment, I was like, let me just do a live in which I talk about it and I let people know what's going on and where they can find it and all of that good stuff. So there's that first part. I'll say hi to everybody. Bear was here first, reminding everybody to not forget to tap that like button. I appreciate you so much. Jennifer, it's so great that you are here. I'm super duper excited. Thank you so much for being here. Hold on. I was like, what am I typing? That's what I'm typing. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm super glad. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Thank you, Deidre. It's so good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Shomla, hello. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. That is a great screen. Thank you. Thank you, Maya. You're so awesome. Shout out to Maya. Maya was one of the beta readers for me. Shout out to Britt. Britt was my CP, aka Edwina Scissorhands, that got it down to where it needed to be. Oh, dang, the chat jumped. Y'all, I don't know why I'm super nervous about this, but I am. So I'm trying to stay calm. Deja, hey, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, Margaret, thank you. Oh, wow, Heather, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Nicole. Okay, y'all. So Nicole made me cry because Nicole posted a picture, and because I don't have a physical copy yet, I'm waiting for mine to get here, and she had it open to the author page, and it's of my story, and there was a picture of me, and it was like, whoa, this is real. This is in somebody's hand. It was a different feeling. So I got super emotional behind it. Vicky, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a little rush job. I'm a little nervous. Hey, Charlotte. Thank you. I appreciate you. Man, right? It's a thing. Thank you, Esmeralda. I appreciate it. You're so awesome. Thank you. Frankie, I appreciate you. You're awesome. Lee, what's up? Oh, y'all. Okay, so I just got to shout out Lee because Lee co-hosted a stream with me for Worldwide Write-a-thon at 3:30 in the morning, and it was his first stream ever, ever, and he did amazing. I had a fantastic time. I was so glad that he was there. It was just great. Super duper excited and glad that he was able to come. You're so awesome. Yay. Thank you. Okay. All right. So obviously, your girl was a little bit excited and was like, I probably should have made sure this was in the description box, but I'm definitely just going to update the description box as as I'm talking right now, because I totally thought that I did and I didn't. And so let's save. And so if y'all refresh your screens, it should be there. FYI. I'm going to try to put it in the private chat, but it's so dadgum long. I don't know if it'll do it right. So apologies in advance if it doesn't. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. So what am I doing to celebrate? I haven't done anything yet, honestly. I don't know if it's the nerves as much as pure excitement. Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm definitely nervous. I think I'm nervous because I'm going to be reading it to y'all, reading parts of it, not the whole thing, but part of it to y'all tonight. Okay, so I'll give y'all a little rundown on the story. So a year ago, I had written Penelope's Curve and I put that on Wattpad. And then this lady had reached out to me randomly and was like, hey, there's an anthology. I like what you're writing. Here's the theme for the anthology. Will you write a story? So the deadline was December, and this was in like September that she hit me with this. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. As it got closer and closer, and I started making more writer friends and I started asking questions, it sounded more and more scammy. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll just put this short story to the side. And that was like December timeframe. So then April comes around and I'm going through the Ray Bradbury challenge, and I need to go back and like do part of what I wanted to do was go back and look at drafts of stories that needed to be fleshed out more, that I could do more too. And so I reached out to my CPs. So at this time, the story was titled Karma Always Comes Back. And I had no idea about this anthology. And it was a completely different theme, a completely different premise. So fast forward to August. I get a message from Cam Wolf, who is the editor of the curator of the anthology, and the host of Cam Wolf is Writing, I think is the channel. All that'll be updated in the description box. Your girl had a date. So there's that. And so he hit me up and was like, hey, somebody dropped out. They had something that they couldn't do. Everything's good, but I was wondering if you'd be interested. Y'all, this was the end of August. The anthology was supposed to come out in October. So when he first hit me up, he was like, hey, yo, can you do it in 2 weeks? Now, as excited as I was, your girl was like, can I do it in 2 weeks? I don't feel like I can, because the theme was traveling. The story originally, Karma Always Comes Back, has no traveling. It's like her getting to her house and then she don't leave the house again is like the story and what I had. And so while it was good, I was like, okay, I can further this and turn this into a road trip idea, or I can do this writer retreat horror short story. The writer retreat was not clicking. It's going to be a thing. Watch out for it in the future, but it just wasn't working for the time frame. So I asked him hey, I have these 2 ideas. Also, I don't know if you know my writing style. Can I send you something to make sure, we are vibing well and this is a good decision? Because I'm interested, but I don't know anything about any of the other authors or anything like that. Because outside of him, the only person I knew who was in it was going to be Kate Kavanaugh. And both of them are awesome people. Love them. They're really cool. And so I emailed him back and he was like, you know what? 2 weeks is kind of like not a lot. Can I give you 4 weeks and we see what we can do? And I was like, yeah, no, 4 weeks. I can do that. I can do that. Legitimately got sick the next day and was sick for the next 3 weeks. When it rains, it pours, right? So Friday, I'm feeling better. I do a Friday with the lovely Britt Ryderly, and everything is good. I start working on, okay, let me flesh out this second story and make it a thing. Because in my head, I was like, hey, if I write this story as a continuation of Karma Always Comes Back, I can publish the original Karma Always Comes Back on Wattpad, and then if anybody chooses to read both of them, they could see the connection and it would be really cool. I woke up Saturday morning to 85 degrees in my apartment at 7 in the morning. My AC didn't work. So all the writing that I needed to do by Monday to send him the draft had to be doing that really, really hot apartment. So y'all, the story that is in this anthology, over 2,000 something. So over 5,000 words were written in the course of Saturday to the Monday that I sent it to Cam. So yeah, stressful is not the word. And so before I go into the story and let y'all read it, or hear it rather, I would like to give a special shout out to my CPs and my beta readers. because without y'all, the story that is in this anthology would not exist, because what I wrote before y'all read it was not as good as this. So this is as much as good for me as it is for y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs, because I didn't have no time and y'all didn't have no time, but y'all turned it around. So let me publicly say thank you to my CPs and my beta readers, because y'all are amazing. Okay, whew, got through that. Let me get through the comments, and then I'll be calm enough to read. Okay, where am I at? Okay. No, you're so fine. I was slacking. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so not the cover of the book. I did design the cover that's on this YouTube banner and the one that you saw in the video. I designed that, but I didn't design the cover of the book. It was a theme that Cam came up with a designer, a friend of his, and they got there and got together. How did you pace yourselves in terms of writing process? Again, did not for this one. For the story that was originally, oh yeah, it took some time, but this, it didn't really happen. But I knew where I was going, so there's that. Has 100% worth the read. I already cover to cover when it was delivered on Friday. Yes, that's so awesome. Ooh, let me go plug this in my server real quick. I love it. Yes. I'm gonna read a little bit of it. I have so many exes that project that vibe onto, and I feel like you're going to love the story. Oh my, what a backstory for your story. I know. Oh, I remember I was there. I mean, not in Shay's apartment, but yeah. Yeah, it was warm. 85 degrees is, it's a lot. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay, hold on. I was trying to make it happen. Yes. We got a shout out. Yes. I did it. I made it happen. Tash. So Tash is one of the CPs that has read the original Karma Always Comes Back. So like the one that's in the book is so much different from that. And I'm like super excited for her to read the like final one, because it's like she knows the thing about the story. But does she know the thing about the story? I'm so excited. Hey, Alicia, thank you so much for being there. Okay, you guys. All right. Let me get on my like readerly voice. Can everybody hear me? Let me know y'all can hear me. When I see like 3 yeses, I'll start. Let me know. Oh, wow. There's an ambulance going on somewhere. Can y'all hear that? Yay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like y'all can hear me. Okay, yep. I see you. All right. Okay. Karma always comes back. Ain't nothing worse than realizing your life is a cliche. That thought aided Amelia the entire drive back to her neighborhood. All 30 minutes of it. Old school Maya blaring through her speakers, she willed them to drown out everything she felt, even if they burst. She broke the number 1 rule of visiting someone's house. Don't show up unannounced. Like most things, Amelia thought there were exceptions to this rule, and that made it worse, because the person was her boyfriend, Adamir. What made it the absolute worst was he was there, very much naked and very much occupied with a woman that wasn't her. Amelia didn't stay for explanations. There'd been nothing but tears, Maya's voice, and the buzzing of her cell phone from the car floor. She was on her 8th circle around the block. This was worse than her night terrors. At least she could wake up from those. No, this was real life. And her very real life had become that very real cliche that kept replaying her best friend's "I told you so." With exhaustion more than common sense, she parked in the driveway of her late aunt's starter home, the kitchen light visible from her seat. Wiping away her tears, Amelia trudged into the house, collapsing on the warm leather couch as she silently wept through labored breaths. How could I be so stupid? Even Beyonce got cheated on, Mill. You'll live. Well, hello to you too, Celeste, Amelia said, recognizing the voice immediately. Just saying, I've been told you dude was a bum. Probably always been a bum, yet here we are. What happened? The young woman said, crossing her arms as she waited. Les, I really don't want to do this right now, Amelia said in between sniffles. You don't ever want to do anything. That's why I always got to do it for you. And what you gonna do this time, huh? Glue my heart back together? Take back the last 4 years of my life? No? Right. Then shut up and let me cry. Nah, no, nuh-uh. We are not doing this. You will not blow up at me just because this clown did just what clowns do. Nobody told you to go and move to Kansas in the first place. Why you gotta come at me so hard? I'm hurting, Les. Because after JoJo Armstrong put this scar on my cheek for defending you in the 4th grade, I said I was going to be your best friend, and I meant that. Celeste made a show pointing to the scar, and Amelia smiled fondly at the memory. Truthfully, she never saw where Celeste came from that day, only that JoJo ran away and never bothered her again. That was all she needed to see, and they'd been inseparable ever since. Celeste sat down next to Amelia, wiping a tear from her best friend's cheek. I know he hurt you. He's gonna pay, boo thing. Karma always comes back. Always. She pulled her sniffling friend into a hug, kissed the top of her head, and rubbed her back until her sobs turned into snores. Driving downtown for work with coffee in hand, Amelia spots Adamir. Hey, stop it. Sorry, y'all. Don't do that. Okay. Driving downtown for work with coffee in hand, Amelia spots Adamir jogging against traffic down a one-way street. Meeting forgotten, she makes 3 left turns, all the while rage growing inside her. Whispering a prayer that his direction didn't change, she presses harder on the acceleration. Amelia's eyes never leave the reflector jacket in the distance as she floors it through a yellow light. She hits the next light, and the instant it turns green, she hits the next light the instant it turns green, jerking the car to the right. The impact of plowing into the monstrous tree was no match for the adrenaline coursing through her veins. There he was, pinned between her car, blood dripping from... Ding, ding. Amelia reels back in horror as blood begins to pour down all around her, pounding against the windshield. Ding, ding. She can't reverse. She can't leave. Ding, ding. She's back. And there y'all go. That's when I ran. We got through the first little nightmare. All right, y'all. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, that was classic. That was classic. That was classic. Okay. Let me get back up here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Give us this performance, your girl. Thank you. It was amazing before the final version. Thank you. Yay. Okay, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, Becca's right on time. Hey. Okay. Man, I want to for sure. I love it. Right, for sure. You know, I don't even know what those things are, but the answer just sounded good. You know, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. You know, I feel like there's no dog in the story, but like I feel like Titan making a cameo is just perfect. Okay. Yay. The ding ding. Yes. Yay. Oh, y'all are gonna make me cry. Okay. Oh my gosh, my face is so hot now. Oh, y'all are awesome. I'm glad y'all like it. Whew, I was so nervous reading that. I'm so nervous. Ooh, yeah. I got a story out in the world, y'all. It's a thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. So like the tweet was real, but like this moment, like me reading it to you. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. I tried to be like how we be talking to our friends, you know. Yes. Oh my gosh, I am legit over here sweating. I'm really over here like, oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm definitely leaning towards that. So I know y'all gonna be happy because the hope is to finish the Penelope's Curve like audio version for Halloween. So a week from now, hopefully it's there. Oh yeah, no, okay. So if y'all do have questions, I see Jennifer has a question. Definitely give me some questions, because now that I read it, I want to go like lay down and stuff and not be hot. But if y'all have questions, definitely let me know. I'll put them in the chat. I'll answer. Yes, man, the hope. Thank you. Oh yeah, ask away. So cool to see you getting to enjoy Shanghai. Yes, y'all. I was like, I'm still like hot, but I was so nervous, and I was like, here I am tripping over words. Like, I don't know how to read. Y'all remember being in school and not wanting to, like, even though you know how to read and you know you good, you just didn't want to be the person to read because you didn't want to stumble, and then people think you didn't know how to read, even though you did. Performance anxiety, y'all. It's a whole thing. You did such a great job. Thank you. Ooh. When do I get my autograph? Man, hey, if ever the world want to act like it got some sense and we can ever go back to some semblance of normal, it'll be a thing. Thank you so much, Michelle. Also, you serving looks, baby. I love it. Yes. Gorgeous. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. So don't let nobody got no questions. Okay, cool. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all are awesome. Definitely check the description box below for the link to the book. I will also add the links to all the other authors and everything right after the stream is over. Again, super duper sorry that's not already in there, but it will be. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Thank you. I started reading your own stuff when other people are listening. It's one of the most. It is. Oh my gosh, it is. I will say it was probably less nerve-wracking than having to like look and see the faces as I'm reading it, because then it's like, oh, can y'all see? Yeah. Please celebrate this. You earned it. Lee, I am going to for sure. I am. We have to celebrate our wins, y'all. We do. Yay! I'm so happy. Yay. Okay, y'all. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all for not having me out here talking to myself and reading to myself. I appreciate y'all. And if you're watching back on the replay, thank you so much. Everybody who buys it, remember all the proceeds go to Books and Homes Australia to help with literacy in low income areas for kids who don't grow up with books in their home. So definitely make sure you check that out. Also, I found out it is on Kindle Unlimited, so if you do have that, there you go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Bye.